think it's a fair comment. The Muslim population is not really represented by ISIS itself, and the acts that they do are also condemned by the religion itself. So I don't think that's a fair comment. It's a very stereotypical and racist comment.
I think it's kind of racist and like kind of stereotypical to assume that all like Muslims or anyone who wears like that sort of is like, you know, a terrorist, which is untrue.
I don't think it's a fair comment because not all Muslims are terrorists. So by overgeneralizing Muslims as terrorists, I don't think it's a fair comment.
No. Yeah. Because like you don't judge a book by its cover. Like you don't judge like based on the like the religion, like they're terrorists like that or yeah.
Yeah, like maybe like you don't judge like the entire religion because of that one person.
Absolutely not. People are sticking stereotypes on people. Absolutely unfair. You're gonna judge people just by what they wear, and then sheer stupidity to do something like that. Well, we've got to be open to it, of course. It isn't inevitable. This kind of things happen.
Not really, because I mean, it's one thing to compare Singapore with races, but there's a very tight racial tension already. Because you know, even though we're at peace, it's a very fragile peace between us, and a comment like that might just be the last straw that might tip things over, because especially with how fragile the Muslim state is today.
I feel that something like this is not really acceptable in our society because mainly because that a lot of people in Singapore are followers of Islam, and also the Malays constitute a significant portion of Singaporean population, and if people have this mindset, especially when there are a lot of people following the religion prevalent among them, then they should know better than to like stereotype this way.
I don't think it's good, but I don't know. I don't feel like as a Singaporean I should feel bad, since I mean it's just kind of a bad thing. You don't need to be a Singaporean to know that it's not a good thing to label anyone who like has a certain skin color as a terrorist.
I feel very worried because Singapore is a cosmopolitan society. It's made up of a multiracial society. So by saying these kind of things, it might create a lot of tension between different races, which might disrupt the social cohesion of Singapore. So I think it's a very worrying scenario.
First of all, as a woman, she wears a headscarf. It's her religious freedom to do it. I don't think we should judge it by what's happening around us. Because I know there's a lot of ISIS-inspired and Abu Sayyaf-inspired kind of Al-Qaeda thing going around, but I don't think it should be. It's an extremist ideology, and the ideology itself is at fault here. You know, it's not the people. There are people who believe in good values. By doing that, I think they're actually bringing more harm to themselves. Doing these things actually exacerbates the situation.
I'm not personally offended by it because I know there'll be people from all sorts of walks like believing different things, but I feel like this could be this could incite a bit more hate. You know. Might be dangerous for the stability of our society.
I wouldn't use the word danger, but I agree that Singapore is. It could happen in Singapore. We just shouldn't assume that nothing's going to happen here because it's like far away from all these places in Europe, or it's that Singapore is a very friendly country with like a lot of bilateral ties, but I think we have to be vigilant at all times.
I mean, I think like any country is in danger of a terrorist attack. Like, I mean, you know, there's always a danger of that. But I mean, I think we're like doing okay. I think, you know, we're, taking precautions to avoid such things.
No, I feel Singapore is very safe. That's why I came here for study, you know. It's very safe. Anyone can go anywhere. Nobody will trouble you. It's a good country. There is no problem for safety here.
I'm not very sure whether Singapore is in danger of a terrorist attack because right now it seems peaceful. But we should always remain vigilant because we don't know when it will actually happen.
Actually, I feel like Singapore is like the next one, cause I mean like if the terrorists attack Singapore, then we are like super safe, and then if they attack Singapore, then it's like successful, and then it's like wow, they already like what. Super scary.
Yeah, like somehow Singapore like so small, like you bomb one area, it's like gone already.
Not at the moment, but it might be anytime, because if people wanted to recruit terrorists from this region, they could go to Malaysia or Indonesia for now, but they might come in Singapore soon, someday.
You got to be open to it now because it could happen anywhere, anytime. Because it's not radicalized people who are doing it, it's just some Usually you'll find that they're all in 20s. Every attack, whether in London or in Australia or whatever, they're all in early 20s. People are looking for some sort of outlet. Haven't found, hey, we're gonna make love, have kids, better things to do than blowing up people and killing people.